I think will I. Okay. You need the good audio. So we'll keep that. And I do need the chat, don't I? I need the chat. Right. Today, another horror game today. See how I will do. It's Slay the Princess. I did one 2 weeks ago apparently, but we're back at it again. We do have to take a thumbnail, so about chat, copy, and okay. All right, so let's see. Now it's my way. Yeah, okay. It's popping off. It's doing pretty good. Um, let's put this as well. Um, right. Job well done. Okay. Now I have to take a thumbnail. Um, let's do that. Whatever horrors you might find in these dark. Oh yeah, I did read this part of it. Right. Good music. Good music. Um, I think this is made by a solo developer, which is quite impressive for a solo developer to do something like this. I don't know if it said there are no wrong choices. So let's see. Okay, here we go then. Um, hmm, good transition. Very good transition. I might as well start a new game. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Alright. So I have to take a good
You're
thumbnail.
on a path in the woods,
And
and
at
at
the
the end
end
of
of
that
that
path
path
is a
is a
cabin,
cabin.
and in the
And
basement of that cabin
cabin is a
is a
princess.
princess.
Yep. Hopefully you can hear it. I'm gonna check it out, right? Um, uh, I feel like it's not enough. Hmm. Oh, it's a good thumbnail. Do it. I look very sleepy and very tired. I think that this thumbnail should do. Okay. Wanna know how the speaking is in this game. So
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
it will
it
be
will
the end
be
of the
the
world.
end of the world.
I think it's doing quite not that loud enough. Um, okay. Horror streams here. Done with that. I might have to change the name of the playlist because I might play more of this, despite not playing it back to back. I do have to shiny on. Right. I think that's done. Let's check it out again. I think um, I think it's all right if a shadow comes in. Um, the person will let me know if you can hear me or not. You hear the Slayer. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Okay. All right. Now is the right time to do an introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome to KB's Gone Crazy. It's another horror stream today. It's a role-playing story mode game, which the game is based on choices you make. Apparently, every choice you make is not a mistake. So, um, which is good. Me, um, I'm a story writer myself. I like story writing. Um, like those unexpected ones, unexpected events, turn of events. I like those, and Slay the Princess is one of them. It's a horror story, and there is a nice twist to it, it seems. So I will play it. We'll see where it comes down to. I'll be playing this game for only 2 hours, so yeah, I have some work to do. Anyways, let's do it. Last time I played this game, I did what the title told me to do, slay the princess. And next, uh, today, next means today, I will take charge, and if I was the in that place right now, hero, I think, if I was the hero, what would I do? That's the gameplay today. Without further ado, let's go. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? You're here to slay her. So at this point, is my narrator a friend of mine? How would I consider this person as? Killing a princess seems kind of bad. I feel like it's okay to kill anyone if they did something very, very, very wrong. Uh, yeah. Uh, can someone else do this? Oh, that's a better one. I would choose this. Forget it. I'm not doing this. I won't say that. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, this is such a good line. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Hmm. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. There are so many good choices. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution. Silently continue to the cabin. This is the best answer if you ask me because I'm in control. In this place, you are here to slay her. So the narrator doesn't have
You
any
make your way
control
up the
over it,
short path
technically.
to the
Just
cabin.
have the
You'll
communication
find the
with me.
princess within.
You'll find the princess within. Such a very good, like,
A
yep,
warning before you go any further.
yep, I know.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do
Yep,
everything in her power
I
to
know
stop
that.
you from slaying her.
I have
Don't
experienced
believe a
this
word she
female.
says.
Right.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, true. Save princesses here. That's the voice of the hero, which means I'm the one who takes the choices, it seems. So I'm guessing this is one person. The narrator is inside our body as well, just like a ghost, and the hero could be something like that as well. Voices of everyone. One, when you're taking decisions, you hear so many noises, so many um, so many answers coming into your mind, depending on which self are you inside your brain. So this is kind of that. It's not psychosis. It's something normal. Your demon self, or maybe voice of the demon. Your calm self, voice of the calm. Like that, there are so many personalities in anyone's brain. That's where this comes from. So I feel like the voice of the hero means the actual person. So we're supposed to save princesses, not save them. I disagree.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, Finn saving Princess Bubblegum and Mario saving Princess Peach, it's a different story. Those are, you could save them, but you die a lot of times in Mario games anyway. A guy with a commitment doesn't know him, he doesn't know what he's talking. Proceed into the cabin. Silently, right? Proceed in silently, and we're gonna speak
The interior of the
to the
cabin is
princess.
almost entirely
That's
bare.
what we're gonna do.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are
See,
painted
like,
in a fine layer of dust.
this
The
guy's
only
talking.
furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that
Yeah.
table is a pristine blade.
Nope. We're gonna go a bit further.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're gonna go without the blade. I trust
The
the
door to the
princess.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faint unseen light in the room below.
I won't take
This
the
is an oppressive place.
blade.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I feel like I live in a much more horrible place. I'm talking about my room. Sheesh. I think we're gonna enter the basement here right now. Let me give it a look. Yeah, it's hearable. Not that's not the right word. Not hearable, but I think it's listenable is the right word. The door to the base. I don't really need
Her
what the
voice
narrator is saying.
softly carries up the
I
stairs.
just want to hear the slay the princess side of this. Her voice softly carries up.
Hello?
Is someone
Is
there?
someone there?
Yep, I hear you.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Nope, the hero is wrong.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
So the game might be wanting me. The game, or you guys might be wanting me to actually go with the flow of the hero, like going to like fall in love. No, me myself in this game is a whole different personality. Narrator, hero, and me. That's all. There could be more voices coming in later, but no. Me, if you are playing the game, you play it whatever you want. Don't let it fool you, it's all part of the manipulation. Yeah, so the narrator knows something. Might know something, listen to him so you'll be safe. You're correct, right? I'm listening to the narrator is aware of something. I don't slaying anyone. I will take care of it myself. Hi, just checking on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you, but
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
yeah, choke. Yeah, right. This is a horror game. Anything could happen. Jump scares and all.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yep.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
The eyes of the princess, no. Too big for a human being.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I don't know. And also I just realized I am a bird man. Not me, the hero is a bird guy. For some reason. This is a fantasy world. Maybe we're in a nightmare, you know. It is actually the voices inside.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I am begging you to stay focused, okay?
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Not immediately. Not immediately, right? Let's talk a bit first. Yes, I'll see what I can do. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can examine the chains. Do I have to examine the chains? Like before I actually find out.
Okay.
Yeah, we speak. We speak. You're not in a hurry, princess, right? You are still a princess, not a queen. Right? So, you don't have any businesses to do yet, so you have plenty of time. We can speak until the next week. That's my theory up here. And now that I approached here, the princess is looking at me innocently, I guess. So I know I have to think this very carefully. The narrator doesn't want me to actually talk. Didn't really push me behind as well. If I actually examined the chains, he would have said something. It's ethical for me to actually see what's actually going on for myself. That's who I am. Then take a fair decision for every one of us. What's your name? So, another thing is, outside the cabin, you see around the forest no living life, no butterflies, no animals, no squirrels. No life was there outside the cabin. So, you will say the world will be over. It will be the end of the world. But does this world have life outside of the princess and myself, aka the hero? That's the question. So, and the view up to the cabin was another scene where you don't. It was a dull world. You don't see any world, like any world. So, right, I'll take the next step. Is it necessary to know the princess's name? No. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Okay, that's a good take. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been? That's not the right question. No. That's not the question I would ask. We don't really care about how this lady survived down here. For maybe years, for maybe eternity. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. Such a stupid take. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? No, I wouldn't ask that. It's a good question. Even if she was something up to bad, she would lie, as the narrative said. So doesn't mean I trust the narrative. But if anyone is doing up to bad, they have to do something bad. Unless you're a psycho or an idiot, you would lie to get out of it and do whatever the bad thing you want to do. What are you going to do if I let you? No, that's not the right question. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Yeah, this is something I would do. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This is true, but I won't say to her face. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the. No, no, that's not the right thing to do. Nope. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another. No, I can't believe they're keeping you down here. No. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. No. Let's check it out. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't the worth the risk. Okay. The correct question, we straight out go to the question. I don't know anything about you, Paul. I know you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just telling her who I am, right?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation. True. True.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Nah, I don't like that face. Makes you want to cut your head off. A horror game, by the way, YouTube. Well, hopefully you don't, but all the explanation you need, you should know better than to trust. Well, you have all the explanation you need. Okay, what? The narrator did not explain anything to me. It's hopeless asking questions from the narrator if he doesn't want to answer my question. What will actually happen, right? And there's no sign of life in this world to be even saved. Like, what's the point? What's your name? If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, I was sent here. Okay. I'm going to keep you locked away down. No. What's your name? The name is not... Get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Okay. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up. And it isn't worth the risk. Take your word over the potential fate of the world. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. Yeah.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's the right... because... the worm is... The more the two parties speak with each other, the more recognition about the opposite party we get. And depending on
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
No, you have to stay even if you like it or not. I don't know, how old are you? You could be a child, right?
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
She might have been exhausted staying here for like decades or millenniums, and finally seen this person who can save her. It does make sense for the princess, but I feel like, what if the princess doesn't know that there's a curse behind her? And she doesn't want to get slayed. She doesn't know there's a curse put on her.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Yeah, there are 3 people in this party. The narrator doesn't agree, but there are 2 people who agrees with me, so we stick with that.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Music stop, guys. Here comes the horror part of it. Okay, anyways.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
I'll take you out if you actually have good communication with me.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the princess is possessed, it seems like. True. Okay, let's get you out of here. Lock her in the base. Let's get you out of here. Do I retrieve the blade and kill this princess? Yes or no? It seems it it seems like it's like hold up. It's like there are voices in the princess's mind as well, just like the hero does. And why can't I show power in the choices? Like, let's talk. Let's actually talk on why are you actually here. I have questions. Why are you here? Who put you here? Why did they put you here? Right? How did they treat you? There's so many questions. And so out of these questions, lock her in the basement. No, I will try to get the lady out
Can't
of
be
the chest.
serious.
This is the best thing I could do. Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
Man, so many promise breakers in this world. I promise this and that, but if this is a promise break as well, I don't know. I don't really take
a huge mistake.
No,
I think you're doing the right thing.
I think I'm doing the right thing. If I die or not.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I could find the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Yeah.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Let's look for it. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
There you go. Appreciate it, princess. Thing is, it's the narrator who might have locked her here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
It's the narrator, of course. The narrator is good.
Is someone else here?
Nicely, narrator. Whoa, or at least I think it's the narrator, because I don't know anyone else in this game. As far as I know, there is no one else in this world exists except me and the princess. Let me out of here. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, it doesn't work. Okay. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Do I do that? Do I shout? Nope.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, the narrator cares about me. So in this situation, right? The narrator cares about. The narrator just cares about me just wanting to kill the princess instead of getting me getting out from this place alive. So this is like an addiction thing. It's not an addiction thing. It's like the narrator wants to slay the princess so badly that he doesn't actually care about the hero. I do about myself.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're
Look at the mess. Yeah, but the narrator put me into this mess.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who are they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Alright. We'll see.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
I guess so.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Uh-huh. Well, the princess, the dedication to get free from somewhere for an eternity as well. I think this is normal. You see, let's say you're stranded in the ocean, and it's been 2-3 months, and there are 2 people on the boat. And what did the pirates and most of the sailors do back then? They ate whoever their crewmates died. Their hearts, their lungs, raw as well. Like they didn't have any fire, anything, right? They would do anything. So I feel like this is a normal human to be doing this. There are far more nasty cannibalistic humans out there. Yeah. I think
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No, I won't take it.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do.
Slay the princess, save her. So my procedure here is to save the
Fine.
So we could do that.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above
those
the
eyes
unyielding
you can
chain
see,
binding her
right?
to this place.
Then the process of cutting her arm. Those eyes are much more ominous. Very much more scary looking. Man. Yeah. This is pretty normal for an insane human being. If I was in that situation, I wouldn't do that. That's a different story. But I feel like this is an insane human.
You cut into
That's what
her flesh.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at my arms. I have claws. Not claws, but talons, which means I'm a bird. I'm a bird guy.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to cut through the bone of her arm.
There it goes. The blade is sharp and it takes little effort to... Okay. I don't think I made any mistake. The blade is sharp and it takes little effort to crack through the bone. Yep.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, she wanted to escape so bad. I think the pain didn't really matter to her.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded
That's
arm
an
dripping
insane human
rhythmically
being.
to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah, that's what you see. There is also a torture system as well, where I don't know how to explain it, but there was this medieval torture system. I cannot remember which country it was. Just very long time ago in the history. I think you put Like you tie up the guy facing up to something like a straight bed, metal bed or something, and keep it there. And there's a cup. We keep the cup on the body, like, and I don't think I'm supposed. I I won't explain that. It's what I'm trying to imply is that any person who was stuck forever, like, let's say you are stuck in a room without a phone, you'll be in you'll be insane after like 10 years. This lady stayed for an attempt, and it's very normal for her to do something like this.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
There you go. The narrator can actually do something. So why can't I? Why can't I be somewhere else and let the narrator do something? I feel like the narrator is dead, and the narrator is inside my body and is a voice of mine as well, but as a narrator.
As
And
the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
yeah, so this is a place where, if, let's say you see a potato chip and you only have the exact amount of money to buy. So you might think like, oh, I have to save this money, but you're so hungry you want to buy the potato chip. And the voice of the hungry will be like, let's get the potato chip. But the voice of the saving or something will say like, no, you don't need the potato chip. That money will be can be used for something else, for an emergency or something. So the narrator is a bad voice. Not a bad. I wouldn't say it's a bad voice, but it's like greed. It's not even greed. Like, wanted to do something so badly that he will try to take control to do it. Just like the voice of the hungry in the potato chip situation. I see a potato chip, and I will listen to the voice of the hungry, right? I will do whatever the voice of the hungry will say, rather than the voice of the saving. So
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
yeah, so yeah, that's the voice of the hero, just like the voice of the saving. Don't buy the potato chip. Just don't do that. But your hand is already near the potato chip. You have to get it. Like it's just 90% your mind is in the potato chip. You take it.
Watch me.
What
There
are
you
you doing?
Yeah, slay the princess. Yeah, so many. Warn her. There you go.
Stop that.
There you go. So warn her. So all of them, slay the princess, are the mind of the narrator, but warn her is the mind of the hero. The sound, okay, the voices of, and this is where things could change.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, I know I don't have to do this, but you know, there are so many personalities in my body.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Look at that stance, by the way. She knows martial arts.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
What do you mean? What do you mean trying to get you out of here alive? This guy put me into danger, and I don't really care. The narrator is a child. Resist, yep.
The blade. Move the blade.
You do it.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Oh.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah, it's not me, it's the narrator.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Good. The narrator is just...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Yep. Do it as fast as you can, princess.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
So the princess doesn't actually want to kill. Somewhere, so she knows that there's someone else in my body that wants to kill the princess. So the princess has to do it. Had to do it in order to...
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
In order to save herself. She wants to experience this world, I think.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
So here's another question. So there is a hero. The first thing a hero does is slay the bad. The second thing a hero does is save someone. Wait, a hero doesn't actually slay the bad. They just want to avoid them from doing the bad. So as a hero, I should avoid... No, this is my mind. Think. Okay, so both the princess and me thinking, assuming that we are the only beings living in this world, should live out of this situation. And the narrator is the one that... I feel like everyone is good. There's just this... There could be a misunderstanding or a curse behind
For her
this.
sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I do agree with it being... don't just start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. Yeah, I do.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Yeah, do you know how innocent she is? She doesn't even know where a human heart is. Yep.
I'm sorry.
Damn. But the heart is right here. Why are you stabbing this way?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
That's what I thought as well. It's using... Maybe she's good at cooking and not stabbing using the knife.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Or die.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Okay.
It can't just end like this, right?
well, I don't know, in a world where there is no life, I don't really think it's worth living anyway.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
What do you mean it's over? Like, the narrator didn't actually tell, like, what's actually wrong with this world. Never really said anything. Like, nope.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Finally. We have a chapter 2. The Damsel. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
The music
is
changed.
a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin...
I feel like this is the right place to save. Yeah, because
You're here to slay her.
it's a new
If
chapter.
you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Sure. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? I know. But I died. What am I doing here? If I die and instantly be reborn in the same place again, what would I feel? But with much more ominous looking environment. I'm wise to your tricks. I feel like I would actually not feel anything. I think I would proceed to the cabin anyways.
A warning before you go any further.
Yep, I know.
She will lie, she will
She will
cheat,
cheat,
and she
and
will
she will
do
do
everything
anything
in her
in her
power to
power.
stop you from
I know.
slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yep,
If
gotcha.
only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Voice of the smitten. Right. I'm very bad at vocabulary, so let me check what the smitten means. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, the smitten is just an adverb, I think, and voice of the smitten. It's actually called smite, the actual word, and smite means you are very attracted to someone, and this guy is a big crush of the princess, which I feel like it's gonna be easier for me to take a decision when there's someone actually against the narrator. Where the hero was just agreeing with my choice, that's all. Smitten is just a smitten. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. And he's saying it to the narrator, of course.
Forget he said anything.
Yep, there you go.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
We have someone with a good humor.
Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Yep, the hero has a
Don't
point.
pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
At this point, we're treating the narrator like a child. We don't really care about the... We're going into the cabin. There it goes.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. So, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror. Take the blade. Enter the basement. Do I enter the basement without... I'm reborn, and the princess could still be chained up, so... Yep.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Now this is where a princess could be locked
Gold-trimmed
in.
carpet glimmers in the light
This
of the
does make
torches
sense.
positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Yeah. It does look
But it's still a
welcoming.
stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Again,
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
there it goes.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ooh,
Her voice.
voice
It's
change.
somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
Yeah, the voice of the spin is a little bit too much. I might get carried away with this
Okay,
one.
I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Yep, she probably already
We
had...
don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Yeah. We don't even know the princess. The hero is speaking the truth.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
What if the narrator is in love with the princess and the narrator knows something that people doesn't know and the princess herself doesn't, but it's doing the princess a favor? I don't know. Well, I think I'm overthinking this a bit too much. I might... Well, no, I won't think. Let's go. Let's proceed.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
I do have more questions to ask. So, this is the same princess okay. There's one thing I found out, right? If you die in this world, you will be born again at the same exact place. So the world could be created through Why does locking princess down here keeps... Why didn't anyone else slay the princess if the princess was locked up here for a very long time? Who locked the princess if there's no one in this world anyways? Some royal music going on. Very good to listen. Chain, okay. So the princess was actually concerned about me, so I might as well...
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Okay, Spin, you
You
need
know
to
she
calm
can't
down.
hear you, right?
Yeah, the narrator, everyone knows the princess only can hear me. Yeah.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Yeah, well.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Okay.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I want to see my own arms. Am I actually a human being now? Give me a sec, guys. Look at that smile. It's not that too. Ouch. It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back. So this is the exact same way when Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach and lock her up in some place, right? So there could be an actual villain, and it could be the narrator that lock the princess in here. But it doesn't make sense to why the narrator would want me to wait. No, it doesn't make any sense. The narrator is inside me. Let's keep going.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Not we're dashing. She's talking about me. To be clear, you guys are just personalities in my head. So.
And she called us a hero.
She called us that us. Yeah, maybe we are. It's pretty raw. The princess were actually concerned about us in the past life we had.
Flattery
Chapter 1
really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Flattery. Okay.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yeah, the narrator doesn't remember. So this is the same princess who slayed me in my past life. We do have our memories as well, which means we actually have built a bond between us because we actually trusted each other. Yeah. So the princess. So the narrator doesn't remember. So once I die, the narrator resets maybe. It's like an AI.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
So the voice of the smitten and voice of the hero is actually me. Right? It's actually me. But they're just the voices of the personality, as I told you about the potato chip, the story of the potato chip, the voice of the hungry, the voice of the saving. And in this case, the voice of the hero and the voice of the smitten is actually me, but they are the different personalities. Also, when they are speaking, why can the narrator hear it? Because they are voices in my head. The narrator has died somehow and is in my head as well. So the narrator can hear my personality voices as well. And just like that, the voices of my personalities and the narrator can hear me when I speak in real life as well. It does make sense. I don't know, this might sound very confusing to you guys. But...
Well, she killed us.
Yeah.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Hands, no, one hand. To be clear, one hand. We cut the other hand off.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
So according to the narrator, there are many other worlds. There are more worlds, and this is just another world with a different princess. That was a normal cabin. This is actually a royal cabin. with a different princess, but she did say that you came back, which means I came back. She does remember me. Okay, so I was right about the narrator being resetting every time I die. The world resets apparently as well, which has changed it to this way. But I don't think I've changed. But a different personality came into me because the princess was charming, I guess.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
That's the point. That's what I said. The hero is reading my mind.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
What do you mean nothing resets? Nothing else make any sense, if you know what I mean. The world has reset.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
The smitten is a bit too much.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Can we just
We
speak?
never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
No, Blade. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you? You know the reason. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? Wait, I have to find a key this time. Right? What happened after I died? This is a good question, but I don't know if it's the right question to ask from the person who is convinced that is a threat. Right? We're not really sure yet. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back? That's not the right question to ask. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
What do you mean it's another version? It's you. Like if a person is inches away from completing a task, like that person will take over the body and do the thing. I'm not explaining the situation right. Let's move on.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
God damn. Cool.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
What do you mean an unsettling extent?
That's because she's perfect.
And,
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
yes, I feel like the narrator is angry at the person who is actually controlling the princess. I feel like that's the thing. Because you saw in the first chapter the princess changed personality at once.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Not like the narrator, but there's someone else. But there's someone else, not the narrator, that's probably controlling the princess's mind.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Oh, well, the smitten is getting it misunderstood, but oh well. You killed me last time. No, I didn't bring a knife to. No, what happened after I die? I have to ask. Did you end the world after you killed? That's not the right question. Do I trust the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's clear that the narrator has actually locked the princess in for some reason, and died some way, and got into my body, or created me, because it's the narrator. And you are a bird guy. You have to go to the cabin and kill the princess. That's the point of view in this story. Yeah.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Well,
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
yeah. The narrator is right. He's right about one thing
If
at
her
least.
hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Doesn't make.
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
To be honest with you, I won't be choosing any of both. I would go my way.
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
There you go. I believe in facts and logic.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
What's an empiricist? We're gonna read the dictionary again. Empiricist. Empiricist. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I am an empiricist. So taking decisions based on the observation.
One of us has to be.
Not one, but two. Me and the hero. Both of us are empiricists. Judging by observation, we take the decision.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No,
Okay.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, the narrator can do that. Yeah, take that, I guess.
I would if you had a weapon.
Oh, okay. Again, the narrator might throw the knife down.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Huh. But that's a bit too much.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah. He's asking the narrator.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't
Doesn't make any
worked.
sense.
I'll be damned. We're doomed.
What do you mean we're slipping the hand? Well, the princess didn't. So the princess had the opportunity and didn't actually do that. Was she stupid? Or was she actually waiting for someone to get trust? I'm confused. Well, I trust the lady more with this one.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Yeah.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Damn.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What do you... You're not trying to kill me this time. Yeah, this is the second life of mine, of course. Yeah, you're not trying to kill me this time. Yeah, you're right. What's the narrator? Is the narrator gonna do something?
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Uh-huh.
weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Well, what do you mean everyone out there is the question? The world outside is very, very dull.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
No, this is not a romance thing. I'm doing what I feel is right, that's all. This is for the smith. This is for the smitten guy.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Well, what do we do now? What? No, that's not the right. What do you want to do? No, we don't give decisions for the princess. We take our decisions. We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. That's the right answer.
Sounds perfect.
That sounds perfect. There it goes.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Okay.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to
Okay.
think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
The choice has been made. And this is happening. You don't have to mope.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
I was love blind.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Why do I feel like the narrator is misogynistic?
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Do we walk up? Yeah, good question.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Yeah, that's the narrator did that.
That's a familiar move.
Yeah,
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
there you go. It's the narrator, of course.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair.
Yeah,
We're supposed to leave now.
yeah,
She's right. It isn't
True.
fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
yeah. Yeah, the narrator is right on that.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Hmm.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
I'll open it.
You place your hand on the door, and lock clicks.
Like,
The door
here's the logic.
is open. Are you kidding me?
Like if you think about it, right? The narrator closed the door. So the narrator is inside me, so if I open the door, it's like the narrator opens the door as well. So for some reason I'm stronger than narrator this time, I guess.
I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts.
Not the
bound
hearts.
Together as one.
I used my brain on this one.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
It's good content if I actually do that, but today is not the day today.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
What do you mean you suffer? You are suffering because you locked the princess somewhere? That's what I feel like. I feel like I wanted to save some. Not the saving. If I was there, I will manage. I will take care of this problem in a way.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Like doesn't the princess want to leave? I don't know.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room,
Opening the door
to
to the cabin. Okay.
And then you step outside.
Yeah, we are.
A happy ending at last.
The good ending missing is gone, which means there's more to this sequence. Okay.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Where did the narrative?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
The princess is sparkling.
Cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
I think so.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Well, those hands took. What's this? But you don't get the chance to make the jacket. Something has taken away, and it's left something else in a place.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
The mirror in the cabin. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. Yeah, that's pretty clear. If the narrator was here, he'll be like, it's okay, now it's the end of the world, this and that. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. I'm not supposed to speak to myself. I will approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why? There's nothing else in this world, it's just a mirror, so. Of course I'll do this. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Okay.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Distance as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Is that me? I think that is me. It's you. Yep. That's me. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Oh, you are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. Okay. The gift of fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrative? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Okay, this is the different person. Okay, so the person inside is in control of the princess right now. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Now, do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What have attacked the entity? Destroy your body now. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights in an empty city. What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. Yeah, I don't actually know.
I think that you are like me.
I think so too.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Yes. Yes. It's the end of the world. Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Are you the princess? No. Do we know each other? I don't really think so. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. Just like how she took over.
This one is soft and delicate.
Yes.
You molded her to love you.
Yes.
And she'll make for a gentle heart.
Yes.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
But she's dead then. Okay. She has served her purpose, so she died for us. That's the case. She has served her purpose. So the person inside the princess wants the princess to be dead as well. Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
No, like even if the world ended, we could still be talking. Well, I guess this person makes sense. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? No. Are you the princess? No. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. Let her out of there. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Served her purpose. So I think the person who is taken from the narrator and this person is working together, like both have the same purpose. The narrator, and maybe this is fate. Let's see.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Let her out of there.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Just like me and the narrator. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah. So if I set the princess free, the narrator dies and the princess dies, which brings out the fate, and it's the end of the world anyways, even if you slay the princess. So the narrator doesn't know that. Let her out of there. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
I should die then.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared? No, that's not a good question. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? And what?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? I'm not going back. That's a bit stupid thing to do.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah, it does make sense. The narrator is kind of like blinded, maybe. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, so this person appears once the princess is slayed, so there's no point in. I'm just scared that I'll find a way to kill you. Okay, maybe forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Nope.
You won't.
You won't. Yep, that's. I said nope, and the person said you won't. The glass breaks, everything goes dark, and you die. The hero and the princess. Okay, we're back to the beginning.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
I
a
do
cabin.
have more time.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is a princess. Why do I feel like I have to do this? It's chapter 1 again, so. I feel like doing this again.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
I feel
here
like I
to
can
slay her.
find a different path with this. I'm getting to wait. I think this already happened. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning, she will lie. Phone. Excuse, forget he, but he is live. I do show.
The voice of the smith.
The interior of the.
So there is a mirror. If I go down the basement, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Okay, I will approach the mirror, probably. Will I do that? Well, I went into the basement, and I forgot everything. So if I was there, that would have been what happened. What if I go to the mirror? Because if I go into the basement, it might have ended the same way.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Into the basement.
The door
I
to
feel
the
like it's
basement
gonna be the
opens.
same thing.
Hello?
Her voice.
Someone that
Okay,
we
we
know.
done. Yes. My love. You,
It's-
did you hear? Flattery, really? That's where. And you, we. No, now, are you listening?
Did you end the world after you killed it? No, that's not what happened. Eventually, if I let her out, the princess dies, and the world will be end as well. So I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrative sent me here to kill you, took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
Drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She
The
took that in
princess
stride
doesn't know about the
to a
fate as well.
surprising extent. That's because she's. Do you think she doesn't? I think he's right.
You killed me last time, and wait, I didn't bring a knife. I'll have to cut you out again. You killed me last time. It hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
But God damn, this lady is insane.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
I think that this was the right question to ask at this point. Because now the princess will ask, okay, did the world end if she got free?
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Wait. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are the plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them. Oh God. Okay, there are some choices here I can respect. Good save. Yep. I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world. Now we don't take this one. Remain silent. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world. For me personally, I would choose the second one.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
You're right. No.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
Well, there you go.
She wasn't confused for long.
Yeah.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
No, we don't. We try not to rescue this one. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Yeah. True. You killed me last time. No, I didn't bring a knife to her. No. We're gonna.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
It's not that. I'm trying to.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body.
Yeah.
That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
But every time we die, we resurrect on another world.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
This is a lot of misunderstanding going on. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
God. Ooh.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just... Why are you... She didn't care. No, you're right.
This is the...
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you're what? I would not on my... You. I would not listen to him. I can't.
I'm free.
The princess...
I
Who
feel
needs...
like we don't need...
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
This is the same sequence we're going, so I'm skipping these dialogues.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Okay.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
There you go. It's a misunderstanding. So, the princess doesn't know that if she sets free or being slave, the world is gonna end, and both the princess and me will be resurrected in another world.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
You
The
think?
princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
You think?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I want you to tell me what you want. No. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? That's too straightforward. I just want to leave. We can figure out the best way. No, we're not gonna leave. If you want to leave, and then let's leave. No, we're not gonna choose these two. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? No, this is not the... Okay, there must be something...
I just want to make you happy.
Okay. Music changed.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Music changed.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Those eyes are too big to be true. I want you to tell me what you want, but what would make you happy? Yeah. You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just make me base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. No. That is not... Do you want to end the world? But you need your own thing. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Yep, those eyes are getting too big.
Is she broken? What's going on?
She's weird. Did I save? Oh no. We can get to this sequence.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
That's not her though, I think. But what would make you
I
happy?
just want to make you happy.
I just want to... She's broken.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Yeah.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
The smitten is just doing too much. You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
These drawings.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Yeah, she looks like a cardboard cutout. Oh, so the princess is taken. Again.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? I'm
What's
begging
the
you,
mirror?
don't do this. This doesn't feel right. It feels... Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here?
Is it me again? It is me again. The princess is there again, okay. Approach.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift
Of a fragile vessel. Right. I know about the fragile vessel. I'll close my windows. Give me a second. Okay. I feel like there should be more to it. Let out of there. Do you know the narrator? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? I don't think I can attack the entity. I think it's a bit useless. I'll go to do this one. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings. One way, okay. No.
Then I didn't end the world.
Huh? She is broken.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
No, No, I don't want the world to end. Then I didn't do it. She's broken. Surely.
Not so sure.
Yeah. You killed me last time where I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut? What happened after I died? Okay, this is not going the way I want. Rescue the princess. I didn't bring a knife.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel she.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't. What? Why are you? She didn't care. No, you're right.
You died, and now we're talking.
No. You're what? I'm not on my. You. I would. I'd listen. I can't. The princess.
What if I? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. Spoken with the.
I don't actually know.
She doesn't even know what she was so gullible.
I think I want to leave.
The princess. And then she.
I don't know.
What do you want to do? There must be something you want. I just want to leave. Okay, I'm sneezing again. It's It's happening.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just.
Yeah, it's happening again. Yeah. It's not looking very good, so go to the main menu. Yes, so guys, I tried to go my path, tried to do it, but now that I know what I should and should not be doing, I can finish this without you know, without doing stuff. I feel like I can finish this. Yeah, I feel like I know what I should be doing. I should not rescue, but also cannot slay the princess. I will find another way. I will find another way for this. Anyways, good game. I'll see you guys on my next stream then. It's been a pleasure. Good game. My approach today, for me, I feel like it's a non-success. So, I'll see you guys on my next horror stream then. I will be streaming Slay the Princess. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and cheers from KBeats. See ya.